What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Pastor Ju, and thank you for being tuned into Living on Assignment Radio Live. Whoop, whoop. Listen, y'all, it's a rainy Sunday night. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Auntie Cynthia. Hey, Elias. Hey, Faye. Listen, hey, all my Facebook livers out there. I see y'all coming on in. Tap, tap, heart, love. Share out with your followers. Hey to everyone that's listening on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio. Y'all make sure to like, tag, share, tweet, text, Facebook, Snapchat. I don't care what you do, but tell someone to tune in. This is your girl, Dr. Najuma, with Living on Assignment Radio, and we have another exciting hour of Sunday evening radio addressing another amazing hot topic. And so please make sure to share with your followers. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, y'all, listen, tonight we're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about young people running businesses. So listen, tag everybody, share with everybody you know that is a young entrepreneur or that you know a young entrepreneur, because tonight, my guest tonight is going to be a blessing to them. He is out there actually doing it. I actually have some of his clothing line, and yeah, so I can't wait for you all to hear more about it. But before that, we gotta do a little bit of intro stuff. So in addition to being the host of this wonderful and amazing show, I'm also the proud pastor of Word of Encouragement Church. Whoop whoop. And so I pray that you all had a blessed Sunday. We had an amazing Sunday. We started a sermon series entitled I'm the Problem. Yes, I'm the problem. Why the title, I'm the problem? Well, I'm going to tell y'all, because one of the things that we don't do, even in the church, is take accountability. And sometimes it ain't the devil. Sometimes it ain't your family members and your friends. Sometimes you're the problem. Sometimes I'm the problem. Sometimes we are the problem. And so, and the Bible addresses that by telling us one simple instruction: examine thyself. Now, but there are a bunch of other scriptures that address, doing some reflection of self and some introspection and all these wonderful things. And so I'm excited. So we kicked off that sermon series today. So we had a wonderful service. And it was a rainy day today. It's raining right now. So I'm glad all of y'all are joining us live. Those that are tuned in on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, and all my Facebook livers. I need all 10 of y'all to share out with your followers. Tag someone, put somebody's name in the chat, share with them. It's gonna be a great conversation. And furthermore, hey Yvette, my guest is a young black man. If y'all like young black men, if you love a young black man, share this out with some other folks. Hey Moshia, share this out and let's get this brother some love. Amen. And then also I want to invite y'all to call in 310-910-9676 extension 1, 310-910 9676 hit extension 1 if you want to call in and give a shout out, you have a question, all those things. Let's do all those things tonight, right? Because we want to show the brothers some love. And then for those on my Facebook livers, listen, at the bottom of the screen it says stars. Y'all buy some stars, get some stars for the show, right? Let's run up the stars if you can. If you're not able to, I understand. But if you can, help us out. Get us some stars, because we want to keep bringing this wonderful content. So share with your followers. Hey, Isaiah Shabazz, share out with your followers. Tag someone in the chat. Those that are listening on live stream, y'all let somebody know to tune in. On my Facebook livers, y'all continue to give us heart love. Put somebody's name in the chat. Share with your followers and give us some hearts. Get some hearts. Click at the bottom of the screen and get some hearts. And we'd love your support for our show tonight. So, and then before we get into introducing my guest, I have an amazing announcement I'm going to make at least 3 times tonight. Hey, Ray Evans. Ray Easy. Hi, I see you. Oh, hey, Ray. Give me a call. Okay, so anyway, I digress. There is a program for those of you that are interested in pre-owned electronic vehicles. So our show tonight is being sponsored by Southern California Pre-Owned EV Electronic Vehicle Program. They have running a rebate program from $1,000 to $4,000 if you qualify. So I want to encourage everyone to at least apply to see if you qualify. Now, these are not rebates that are on the back end of your financing. These are rebates that are actually sending checks in the mail. They're actually sending you a rebate for your purchase. So I want to encourage everyone. Tonight's show is being sponsored by Southern California Edison Pre-Owned Electronic Vehicle Program. And so we want to encourage all of you, and maybe you're thinking, I wasn't even thinking about an electronic vehicle. You may not have been thinking about it, but maybe now you have an incentive, because that's what a rebate is. It's an incentive. And so tonight might be just the incentive you needed to consider it. And what we do know here in California, the governor has already stated that he has a goal for electrification here in California. So it's going to happen. It's happening. And we want to encourage all of you to be part of that process. All right. So make sure to go and check out. Here's the website. EV Rebates. EV Rebates. REBATES. EVRebates.sce.com. EVRebates.sce.com. Hey, Pastor Welton Pleasant. We want to make sure you all go check out the website. Again, you can get a rebate from $1,000 to $4,000 if you qualify. And if you qualify, that might be just the incentive you needed to go and get a pre-owned electronic vehicle. I know I'm in the market for one, and I want to encourage all of you that maybe you weren't thinking about it until tonight, and maybe you didn't have an incentive, but now you have an incentive. And again, these rebates are not rebates on the back end of your financing. These are rebates. You actually get a rebate given to you, I believe, a check in the mail or whatever. Y'all work it out with them. But it's a real rebate. It's not one of the fake rebates, because we know sometimes they be giving out the fake rebates. But this is a real rebate. So y'all go and check out evrebates.sce.com. All right? So we're going to make that commercial a couple of times tonight before we end the show. But let me introduce my guest. I'm super excited. I have some of his clothing line. And we'll get into how I know this beautiful young man. But y'all, let's welcome Facebook Livers. Y'all get ready to give us some heart love. Let's welcome my guest tonight, Mr. Ian Evans. You're not related to Ray Evans, are you?
No.
Okay. Because my friend Ray Evans is watching. Hey, Ray Easy. Y'all tap. Hey, Pastor Dwayne. Y'all tap heart love and share out with your followers. Let somebody know that we are on live tonight. So listen. Ian, what's up?
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm so excited to have you on tonight.
Right.
I'm excited. I'm glad to have you on tonight. So it is tradition on our show to allow the guests to tell us who your mama and them is, where you from, and all that kind of good stuff. But tell us something about you, and then we're going to get in and talk about your clothing line.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Ian Evans. My mom...
Well, I mean, you ain't got to really say specifically. That's just a joke. Like,
okay, yeah.
Your mama and them. Like,
right,
it's just like tell us about yourself. It wasn't literal.
Right. I just, I'm from
who
LA.
Who is you?
Who am I?
Yeah, who is you?
I'm from LA.
Hey.
I'm from LA, born and raised.
West Side.
Right. But I live on the east side. But,
I know, but West Side rules. So anyway.
It definitely do. You know what I mean? It definitely do.
California's the West Side.
For real. Yeah, so, I'm from LA. I'm young. Trying to make it out here.
Come on.
Just doing my stuff for real. Staying out the way. There's a lot of people out here that's trying to be seen. I don't want to be seen.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Yeah. So listen, y'all might be wondering, where did Pastor Drew get this wonderful looking, good looking gentleman? So Ian is one of Drury and Dorian's coaches at Green Meadows Park. He has coached them in basketball,
right,
football,
right,
soccer, baseball, anything else that they have played?
Soccer and basketball.
Soccer and basketball. Yeah. And he is an amazing coach, but he's also like a big brother to Dorian, which I really appreciate. And you are an entrepreneur, Ian. So tell us what your business is.
Well, I'm in the line of clothing.
Yes.
I'm in the line of clothing. I got my own clothing brand called
pop
Dig Into Greatness.
Pop your shirt. They can see you on
right
camera.
It's right here.
They can see you.
It's not so much.
Yeah, it's so much. It's so much. You so much.
It's cool, yeah, but it's called Dig Into Greatness. It hits a lot of parents. You know what I'm saying? It hits a lot of kids, especially because I surround myself with them. And ultimately, like I said, it don't really necessarily dictate who I am as a person. I just want people to go ahead and get where they need to be or where they want to be.
Where they want to be.
You know what I mean?
So you said that you're from Los Angeles.
Right.
East Side.
Right.
And you're a young man. I'm assuming you're in your 20s. I'm not going to tell your age.
Right.
You're in your 20s,
right.
Early 20s. and you are an entrepreneur. You're a business owner.
Yeah. CEO.
So, CEO.
You know,
Come on, CEO. Come on, CEO.
You know, CEO.
He said, I'm a CEO. Don't get it twisted. Right. Hey, Abilene. He said, I'm a CEO.
Got to.
I love it. Mm-hmm. So, Ian, talk to us about what made you get into your clothing line. Where did Dig Into Greatness come from? You know, what was the journey like to getting to that place for you?
All right. Well, you know, it takes steps. You know what I'm saying? So, one
thing, steps.
Yeah. I've always been into fashion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've always been into fashion. I always liked how people can rock a hoodie, people can rock some jeans, some shirts, a hat, some shorts, some shoes, especially shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
young men love shoes.
They really do. I do.
You do. I know.
I do. So
and Ian, let me say, Ian actually gave Dorian a really sporty pair of Nikes. Was it?
I did, because he didn't have none at the time.
Yeah, he didn't have any. Because listen, I am so not like the name brand person, and my kids have always hated that about me. Even my oldest son was like, you're so not into name brands. I never have been. And so I just never bought a pair of Nikes. And so one day Dorian was like, Mom, Ian's going to give me some Nikes. He's going to give me some Nikes. And he sure did. So thank you for getting Dorian a fresh pair of Nikes.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
That's love. I appreciate that. Y'all give it up for him for that. Like, heart love for that. Yeah. Okay, so you're into fashion. Right. You like shoes, Nikes, all that kind of good stuff. What else? So what made you start your clothing line? What was your inspiration?
Inspiration for me was just, like I said, by all means, I was looking at the fact that I was always buying clothes from different people. Yeah. And I was like, man, let me just go ahead and just put some flavor on it. Like, let me just go ahead and just start my own.
Come on, flavor.
You know what I mean? So I did that, and, you know, it took the steps of, like, tossing and turning with the name, honestly. You know what I mean? Because, by all means, I knew it was going to be Dig. It was going to be an acronym. DIG stands for Dig Into Greatness, for people who don't know.
Yeah, come on, Dig Into Greatness. Y'all put that in the chat.
Right.
For those that are watching on listening on live stream, y'all put it somewhere. Dig Into Greatness. Keep going.
Right. So I was tussling and turning with the aspect of what the D should stand for. Because by all means, at first it was going to be dive.
I got you.
But then I looked at it, I was like, you know, people can't dive into greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, then nobody would really take the initiative.
Take the dive.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody took the initiative to really.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I love how you gave that some thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Words matter, y'all. Words matter. If it don't, you just ask Nike. Words matter. Just do it. Yeah.
So I made a Dig Into Greatness, and then, you know, shout out to my neighbor at the time. Shout out to Alex and his family.
Come
shout
on,
out
Alex. To y'all. The neighbor. Come on, good neighbors. It's important to be a good neighbor, y'all.
Right. So I was over at their house one time, and then I was talking to him, and, you know, we grew up each other with our entire lives. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna just start it for real. So then I had got a piece of paper. He gave me a piece of paper, and I had just started going with ideas and, like, you know, designs, stuff like that, and I just kept it. You know, I still got it to this day, just to, like, have that, like, thing. You know what I'm saying? Little scribble, you know?
Yeah.
And then, shoot, from there, it was just like, man, like, you know, do it for real. By all means, because, like, why, you know, into existence and not let it be this big and broad thing that it definitely has been.
Right. I am proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Listen, I like that you keep saying it was some steps, and it sounds like the first step was just writing out your ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know, I'm a pastor.
Right.
And so one of the things that I share a lot with my church is the scripture, you know, write the vision and make it plain so that the runner can run with it and it can come, you know, to manifestation or to fruition. And so for all of you that are listening, watching, hey, Jerry, this is a young CEO, and even he understood the concept of writing the vision out, writing the idea out. And I want to encourage some of y'all that are listening. And listen, if you have young people in your life, if they're nearby, snatch them, pull them close, tell them to listen, because this is not a 60, 50, 40-year-old man. This is a young man in his early 20s who said, I just started scribbling one day. And decided to go for it. Yeah. And, you know, that's powerful because and you know this because you live on the east side, as mentioned. So you know what South LA looks like.
Oh, yeah,
you
most
know
definitely.
the statistics, you know, and you know people that have got things going. So you're a young man that you're not West Side LA, you're East Side LA, where all the hoods are, all the stuff. Green Meadows Park is in the midst of God knows what. I don't even know. I don't even want to know.
Right.
Yet the elements around you have not stifled the calling on the inside of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's very powerful because you represent a face and a voice that we don't see enough on the news. And I'm sure you know that. You represent a face and a voice that we don't see enough. Young black men who have decided, I'm going to be a CEO before they're 25. I'm going to be a CEO before I'm 30. I'm going to be a CEO. I'm going to be my own CEO. I'm going to start my own thing. I'm going to scribble some notes and I'm going to start my own thing.
Right.
That's not a narrative we hear often.
Right.
That's not a narrative that's pushed. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Come on, give us some heart love in the chat. That's not a narrative we see, which is why I wanted you to come on the show. It was important that people see a different narrative. That's what the goal of our show is also, to show a different narrative, to show that there are other powerful stories out there. You don't necessarily come from you're not a trust fund, baby.
No.
You did this all on your own from whatever you pulled together. So talk to us about that process of pulling your own resources together. And it sounds like one of your resources was your neighbor, Alex.
Right.
Shout out to the neighbor.
Man, shout out to Alex, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out, my boy.
And so some of you, hey, my sister, hey, Camilla's sister, I love you. So yeah, talk to us about some of the resources you had to pull together and what that process was like.
Okay.
And pop your shirt while you at it. Pop your shirt.
Pop it one more time.
One more time. Okay. Pop your shirt so they can see. Dig into great. I love it.
With the process,
Yeah.
I think the number one for me is always to be surrounded by good energy, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
I love it. Yeah.
By all means,
good energy.
Because
yes.
If I bring this to somebody with bad energy, then we already know how bad energy go. You know what I mean? They'd be like, you sure? And I'm like, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the negativity, like, keep that on that side. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was number one. Keep it.
Watch your energy. Stay energy, positive energy. I love it.
And the purity of it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can stay positive, but the purity has to be there.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it. I appreciate that.
So positive and purity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So that was one. And then I say another one was just to grind. Stack my chips as best I can. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Miss Aaliyah.
Come on, Miss Aaliyah.
Shout out to Miss Aaliyah for sure.
Miss Aaliyah, it was who ran the park. She's now had a promotion and moved on to greater things. Yeah. But so what was Miss Aaliyah's part?
Miss Aaliyah's part was the director of Green Meadows.
Right, but no, her part in your business.
Oh, in my business? Oh, I would just say, like, by all means, because she gave me a shot.
I'd love it.
You know what I'm saying? She gave me a shot.
I love it.
She gave me a shot to go ahead and, work with her at the park.
Yeah.
So now I'm a city employee, and it's crazy.
Come on, city employee and CEO.
Oh, man, it's not too much.
No, it's a big deal. Yeah, you're a big deal right about now, sir. Mm-hmm. You're a big deal. You are what you're doing and what you're showing everyone is a different narrative, right? Mm-hmm. You're a young man. You don't mind working. You took the opportunity to become a city employee and become a CEO. And nobody had to force you. You didn't have to go through prison first. And there's no diss on anybody who did. I'm just saying, you woke up, whatever day you woke up and said, this is the direction I'm taking.
Right.
And that's a narrative we don't hear enough of. Mm-hmm. That there are some beautiful young black men out there who are waking up to their assignment, waking up to their calling, waking up to the things that they're interested in. And that is a powerful narrative that we don't hear enough of.
Yeah,
you're a big deal. I don't want you to diminish that. I'm not saying be arrogant and cocky and unmanageable.
Yeah, right.
But I am saying be very confident, be very sure, be very proud of yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely proud of myself. I was in the car and I was in my head, but I was like, man, you deserve this. By all means,
absolutely, you deserve it. Good for you.
Like, you deserve this, bro.
Yeah, come on, brother. Love yourself. Yeah. Listen. There's a gentleman who goes to our church. His name is Mike. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that Mike and I talk about a lot is that a lot of times people don't love themselves enough. And what I appreciate about what I've gotten to know about you is that you love yourself enough that you are honest, say, I deserve this opportunity. I deserve this. And listen, y'all out there that's all in your head about what you can have, what you can do, what you can be. Listen, this is a young black man out here talking about, I deserve this. This is for me. This is what God has for me. And owning that and being okay with that. And powerful. So, Digging the Greatness is formed.
Right.
You stacked your chips.
Definitely did.
Stacked your chips.
Had to.
Now, how much money did you have available, or rounded number, when you started the business? How much money did you have stacked up?
That's a good question.
Rough numbers.
Rough numbers.
Did you have $100,000?
Ooh, 100,000. 100,000. You know, I have seen that, but I didn't have that at the time.
Okay, that's my whole point. Did you have 50,000? He said, "I've seen that, but I didn't have 50, that."
Right. You know what I'm saying? 50,000. That's 50,000.
Okay.
That's 4 zeros.
I know.
That's
okay. How about? Did you have 10,000?
Yeah, you can say that.
You had about 10,000.
We can say something like that.
Okay. 10, like that. Somewhere between 10 and a little under.
We can say something.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Like that.
Here's my point.
Right.
This is not to put you on front.
Okay.
So there are people out there that feel like if I don't have 100,000, 50,000, if I don't have $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, I can't start a business.
Yeah.
But you are proof positive that you can take whatever you stacked.
Yeah.
5, 10,000, couple thousand, and you can actually start a business.
Yeah.
You can become your own CEO.
Yeah.
And you didn't wait until you didn't use as your excuse, oh, I don't have, all this money like everybody else. Because there are a lot of people out there who are literally sitting on their dreams because they don't have, like you said, 4, 5, 6 zeros behind in their account.
Right.
I got a couple of zeros, but not a bunch.
Right.
And so I appreciate that you took what you had, you took time to stack your chips, and you used what you had, and you started your business. Right. So talk to us a little bit about some of your high points, but also some of your more challenging points as a CEO of Dig Into Greatness.
Okay. I say the highest point for me, for real, I think was when I first dropped my sweatsuit, which is this one. Actually.
That's your first one?
These ones, yeah. So this is volume 1. Volume 2 was volume 1. Yeah, volume 2 I came out before the year ended.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So that was a high point. Was dropping your first line,
because that was my first time, really taking my craft to make it. And then I had a whole photo shoot. And shout out to them. Shout out to Faith, Madison, my Lanaya, and Chris, because those are the first models I had.
Come on, models! Listen, y'all. He had. Now, are these family members and friends?
Family members. Family members.
Listen. Yeah. Here's what I love. He said, "Listen, all you cousins and them, y'all come and be in this fashion."
By all means, you got to start off with them.
Listen,
you got to.
Come on.
By all means, I look at it this way.
I love it.
Why go ahead and pay a professional model?
Right.
When you got these.
You got some cousins.
Right, you got
some cousins, some aunties.
and they pure, just like me. So why would I not put them on? Because they put me on.
I love it. Family business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Family business. Yeah. And one of the things, what I appreciate about that is something my mentor, Reverend Dr. Cecil Chip Murray, would say oftentimes, that the dollar only turns over one time in the Black community, because we're not doing what you did, which is let me hire my family members.
Right.
Let me pay people in my family, people that I know, people that I love. And there's so many. And now listen, if you're a major corporation, you got deep pockets, and you got it like that, you could start off with $200,000 in brand. That's different. But we're talking to the everyday entrepreneur that is literally putting the pieces together to start their business. And I'm praying tonight, as you listen to Ian, as you watch Ian, and all my Facebook livers, I'm going to need you to give us some major heart love. Give us some heart love. Share out with your followers that you are inspired to do your thing, and to recognize that it doesn't take a whole lot. It just takes motivation. It just takes interest, desire.
Right.
It just takes wanting to have it, wanting to do it. So I want to encourage you all to go for it. Terrell, the number is 310-910-9676, 310-910-9676. Hit extension 1, Terrell. Okay? And thank you, Auntie Cynthia. My Auntie Cynthia is watching all the way from Bogalusa, Louisiana. Hey, family. Okay. And they love this. It's late there, but they stay on and they listen to me. So I appreciate it, family. So you hired your family, which then allows the dollar to turn over more than one time in the Black community, because as he made money, he turned it over to his family, and then they were able to do something. So just so you all understand the concept of money turning over in the Black community. Hey, Jacqueline. So you hired your family members. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so I say, that was the highest. Did the photo shoot. The photo shoot came out fire. Shout out to Denzel too. Shout out to Denzel, because
not Denzel Washington, y'all.
No, not
the other Denzel.
I was gonna say Denzel Washington too. I was gonna tell you too.
Homie Denzel.
Shout out to Denzel. But so by all means, I had talk to them.
Yeah.
They said they would do it. I was like, okay, for sure. And then I called Denzel up, and then we had it downtown.
Denzel,
and, you know, it was cool. You know, it was real life cool. It was so good energy. I had posted it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, I posted it on my Instagram, and I said that was the highest.
The
you know
highest,
what I'm saying? Just to see that, you know, all that work that I put in,
right,
it was paying off.
I love it.
And I didn't have to, you know, do it by myself. By all means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can be at the top
Yes.
and feel alone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can feel completely alone, but I don't have to feel like that.
Yeah.
Because tremendous people. When I say tremendous, I mean tremendous people.
Yeah.
Still to this day, it's still like supportive.
I love it. I love that they're so supportive of you. Listen, tell everybody real quick. We have a caller calling in. We're gonna listen to our caller, but tell everyone real quick. All of y'all that are listening on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, all my Facebook Livers. Tell them where they can tap in. And listen, if you go to his Instagram page, you're going to recognize some faces. My face, Dorian's face, because we're also one of his models.
Right.
He didn't pay me, though. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just messing with you.
But you got the greatness with you, though.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Right.
So tell everybody where to find you real quick.
Okay, on Instagram, it's DIG, so it's dig clothing underscore. That's DIG clothing underscore.
dig underscore clothing. No,
dig clothing underscore.
Dig clothing underscore. Right. Dig clothing underscore. Everybody right now, go to Instagram and like his page. Dig clothing. DIG clothing underscore. Go there and like his page. And then all of y'all that's got $1, you got $20, $30, whatever that you can support this brother and buy something. We cannot expect our young people to be great and tell them to do all these things, to be entrepreneurs, to be starters, and then when they do it, we don't support them. That's not gonna fly. Hey, Tim Cornegay. So everyone go to dig clothing underscore. And if you're able, now if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you got it on my Facebook Livers, all you listen on iHeart, Accelerated Radio, iTunes, y'all go buy something. Let the brother know not only do we see you, but we support you. We see you and we support you. Okay, let's listen to our caller. Caller, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Hey, Terrell, what's happening?
Oh, no, my name's Dakota.
Hey, Dakota. Hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Dakota, where you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Carson.
Hey,
from
Dakota
Carson.
From Carson. What's up? What you got to say? What you got to say tonight?
Hey, I just want to say, congratulations to Ian for being a young black man in America doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know, mashing for his rations and shit.
Right. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, doing numbers.
I appreciate you,
Dakota. I love it. And thank you, Dakota. Did you want to add to the conversation? What do you think about are you an entrepreneur?
No. Myself, no, I'm not. I just wanted to
well, what's your aspiration? Dakota from Carson, what's your aspiration? Let's put it out there. Come on, let's put it out there.
My aspirations?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a zoologist, work with animals and stuff.
Come on, zoologist.
Dakota, you better talk your stuff, boy.
Come on, zoologist. Listen, Dakota, we need more black faces in the zoos. Come on, don't. Yeah, so absolutely. Come on, zoologist. Okay, Dakota, we're going to be looking for you. Next time I'm at LA Zoo, I'm going to be looking for you.
All right.
Well, let me encourage you with this. This summer, I don't know if you've done this or not, but this summer I want you to roll up on LA Zoo and see about internships, okay? Okay. Start there. Start with an internship at LA Zoo.
Oh, we'll do.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, no
All right, D. I'll see you at work.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's my coworker.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's supportive coworkers are very. Come on, Dakota. Yeah, put it in the atmosphere. Absolutely, sister. Absolutely. So listen. Okay, so we talked about one of your high points, which was your first photo shoot,
right.
Your first drop. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about some of the challenges. What was a challenge that you've had in this process?
You know, by all means, we have one of those products where it's like, oh, it's not going to sell as much.
Okay.
And, you know, I'll say it's been one piece that didn't sell as much.
Yeah.
And when I say it didn't sell as much, I'll be completely honest with you. I had made that piece, and by all means, when I dropped it, people was buying. Mm-hmm. But majority of the time, it stayed in my room for like a year.
Okay.
It stayed in my room for like a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, did you put that product on sale?
You know what? I dropped it down to $20 for a hoodie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it still sitting in your room? Did you get rid of it?
It's still in the room.
Okay, so we need to help you offload that?
I mean, by all means, I do. I dip and dabble. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, because we can offload it.
Okay.
We gonna help you.
Okay.
Listen, you gonna run a sales ad on your Instagram and offload that piece.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna run a sales ad and offload that. The callers are calling in. Okay, caller, are you there? Hey. It's okay.
They over there blowing the phone up.
Yeah, they supposed to blow the phone
Right.
up. People proud of you, sir. Hey, caller, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, who is this?
It's Jared.
Hey, Derek. Where you calling from, Derek?
I'm from Vegas. Well, I'm in Vegas. I'm from
Vegas
LA.
in the
I
house.
actually know Ian.
You actually know Ian. I'm
What's going
glad
on,
you
Derek?
actually know Ian. What's up, Derek? Tell us about.
No, it's Jerry. Not
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. I misheard you.
Good.
I'm so glad to have you call. So, what you want to say tonight? What you want to say to
Man,
Ian?
I'm truly proud of Ian, man. I watched him come from the bottom, and
Come
you know what I'm saying, in the entrepreneurship. I done seen him. I done talked to him. I done helped him out, like, just guided him. So he wanted to come. He wanted to bring his dream to the light. So I felt like I had to help my boy.
Oh,
And I just want to say I'm truly proud of you, brother.
I appreciate you, Jerry.
Jerry, all this bro love is just making my heart melt. I love it.
That's one person I look to when it
Jerry,
comes to clothing too.
shout out to Jerry in Vegas from LA.
Shout out his brand too, Goals.
Goals?
Yeah, for sure.
GOALS?
Getting
Yes,
over
ma'am.
all losses.
Getting over all loss.
Wait a minute, Jerry. Hold up. Wait, getting over all losses? Where do
Yes,
we
ma'am.
find that at, sir?
It's GOALS.
GOALS
LV underscore LLC.
LLC. We're going to check you out. Y'all go to
Yes, ma'am.
GOALSLV underscore LLC. Getting
Yes, ma'am.
over all losses. Jerry, you need to come to LA so you can be next on the show.
No, for real, for real.
I would love to, or
Okay.
either we can do it on live.
Yeah, we're going to work it out. We're going to figure it out. I got
All you gotta do is DM me. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, appreciate you, Jerry. Thank you. We got one more caller. Caller, are you there? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm sorry.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Dorian Holly. I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Hey, Dorian Holly. Ian can hear you.
What's up, Uncle?
Hey, nephew.
What's going on?
Oh, Uncle. What's up, Unc?
Well, I just want, obviously me and your son have the same name.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, my son, his name is named Dorian. Yes. Yes.
I was surprised to hear you saying Ian Coach Dorian. I I was like, wait a minute. I think it was the other way around.
Yeah, I'm talking about my Dorian. So, what you want to say? He can hear you. He can hear you. He can talk to you. What you want to say to your nephew tonight?
I just wanted to say congratulations to my nephew.
Oh.
That we love you. We're so proud of you, and keep on going.
Thank you, Uncle. I appreciate it.
Oh, Unc, thank you, Unc. Let me tell you something, Unc. I had a very special uncle that transitioned recently, and I want to say this. It's something about an uncle that supports you and got your back. So thank you, Uncle Dorian. And to all the uncles out there that help your nieces and nephews become and grow. Listen, we need y'all. So thank you, Uncle. We appreciate you.
Nobody makes it alone. I'm very, very sorry for your loss.
Listen,
My heart
nobody
goes
makes
out
it
to you.
alone. Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
And God bless you and surround you with His love and His comfort.
Amen. I appreciate that. Thank you for that blessing. I receive it. Thank you, Uncle Dorian. Oh,
All right. And thank you
listen.
for what you do.
Thank you.
All right,
this.
nephew. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Uncle. I'll talk to you.
Man, y'all giving up all
all right.
this love in the building. They love you, Ian.
Thank you.
Listen, y'all need to see this is what happens when we wrap our boys and our girls with love and they have a village. And so if you have the benefit as an adult to be a village to a young person, if you have the opportunity to have young people in your sphere of influence, this is what happens when we wrap them. Now, do we have tragedies? Absolutely. Do we have things that happen? Absolutely. Is everybody's situation going to come out the same? Absolutely not. Hey, Kiana. Hey, y'all. Hey, Shirley. Love y'all. Come on, heart love. Tap, 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 heart love. But when we as a community wrap our young people with love and support, this is what we can see happen. And so, y'all, if you got a young person in your sphere of influence, look at them in their face, grab them by their face, remind them that they are great, and let them know whatever I can do, even if it's just getting behind you and pushing you, I want to see you become and dig into greatness. Pop the shirt one more time. Pop it for him, Ian. At this point, you got to. We got one more caller. We're going to take a quick shift in our show tonight. Caller, are you there? Where you calling from? Caller. Terrell, where you at? Did he hang up?
I'm calling from Los Angeles. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Caller, are you there? Where you calling from? Who's this? Can you hear us? Can you
guys hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, who's this? Hello? Hello? We can't hear him. Okay. Call back, caller. Call back because we couldn't hear you. It's right now. We know the phone lines are probably a little wacky because it's raining and all that kind of stuff. So there may be a little challenge there. So caller, call back. Yeah. So and if you want anybody else want to call in, maybe you have a question. Maybe you want to just give a shout out to Ian, or you just want to say, hey, I'm an aspiring entrepreneur. If you're an aspiring entrepreneur, you got a business, call it and rep your business. We gonna, if nothing else, say your Instagram name. So call in 310-910-9676. Hit extension 1, 310-910-9676. Hit extension 1. You know what? I just had an idea. We might need to once a month, just do all entrepreneur show and let people call in, rep their stuff. So we might have to do that. That's a thought. That's a thought. We might have to do that. Just do every one Sunday a month. Just do entrepreneur. Would y'all appreciate that? Give me some heart love if you think that might work. One Sunday a month is dedicated to small businesses. No matter what it is, you call in, rep your business. So we have to do that. You're inspiring me. See, your presence is inspiring me. So Ian, talk to us a little bit about, what challenges you've had to overcome in your life. Any challenges you've had to overcome
in my life, and it's a lot, you know.
And whatever you want to share,
right? By all means. Well, one, the police.
Yeah.
By all means, I feel like some, not all, but some can be iffy. Like we all know, they're iffy sometimes. I had my share of altercation with the police. You know what I'm saying? Not physically, but I had been stopped by the police. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that for sure.
Simply just by walking and down the street.
Yes.
I know.
Just simply, by all means.
Because you fit the description, unfortunately,
right,
of a lot of descriptions that are given. Yeah.
So that, and I'll say,
that breaks my heart to hear that, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
life.
A reality.
It's life.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate reality.
But I think with that, I feel like lots of men, especially like myself, gotta know that that's just what it is. You ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah. But by all means, your color is like the best color out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Ian.
Don't be ashamed just because your color of your skin and you get stopped by X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just live in your truth. That's all I say. Live in your truth.
Yeah.
Live in your truth.
I love it. I appreciate that. And y'all stop over policing our black boys. Stop it. Y'all stop it. Stop. And this is a reality. Like, this young man is, as you all can hear, is a CEO doing his thing and walking down the streets, getting stopped by the police, over policing. We got to really stop that. And it is something that a lot of adults are working on. So I want you to know that.
Right.
There are many adults, myself included, we are working really hard to shift policing in places like South LA, and it's happening all over the country, and there's a lot of work around that. So y'all stop that. We want that to stop, because a young brother like yourself who's out here trying to do something positive, doing something positive, should not ever have to worry about walking and then being accosted and harassed for walking. Right? For walking.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a problem. So, but there are people working to curb that, to change that. But I want to encourage you, and like I'm encouraging everybody else, other young men like yourself, keep showing up in your greatness. Keep showing up in your greatness, because that really is the thing that's going to help turn the narrative in the reality of our communities like South LA, East LA, and other parts of our communities, is young men like yourself, young women like yourself on your track, to keep showing up in their greatness. Right. So we appreciate you. Caller, we got another caller in the house. Caller, are you there? Where you calling from? Hey, caller.
Hello?
Hey. Are you there?
No.
Hey, who is this?
This is Rex.
Hey, Rex.
Oh, what up,
Hey,
Jay?
what's the deal, man?
What's happening? What's
Hey,
happening?
Rex. What's good, Rex?
What's
Talk
going
to
on?
us.
I just had to let the homie know we was watching. I'm at work.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Rex,
I appreciate y'all.
we appreciate you watching and listening and being tuned in. Listen, Rex, what you want to say to Ian tonight?
Nothing. I talk to him all the time.
You talk to him all the time. This is just support. This is moral support.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is
it.
support.
Yeah, Rex,
That's
are
my
you a
boy.
young entrepreneur as well?
Yeah. Me and Eagle, I don't want to say too much because we on radio.
You working on some things.
You working on some things. We
things.
definitely working on
Can't
some
tell you, no one let the secret out.
But
But you working on some things.
yeah,
I love it, Rex, and I appreciate that. And I am encouraged, and as well as all the listeners and everyone watching live on all my Facebook Livers and those that are listening live on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, I want you, Rex, and all the other friends and family members that have called to know that you are also the support that you're showing in tonight is also a narrative we don't hear often, right, Rex? Like black men actually love each other and support each other and hold each other in high esteem and can be there for each other, even if it's just I'm just calling in to say, hey, my brother. You know what I'm saying, Rex? So I really appreciate all of you that have called to give Ian support, because that's also a different narrative that we don't hear. We hear the narrative of hater. We hear the narrative of, you know, hurting each other, pulling each other down. But you all are showing a different narrative by your support tonight. So I bless all of you and I thank you for that. Thank you, Rex, for calling. We appreciate you. Amen. Hey, caller, are you there? Where you calling from?
Los Angeles.
Hey, who's this?
This Terrell.
Oh, finally, Terrell. This
We looking for him for the longest.
I know, Terrell. We've been trying to get you on for a minute. What's happening? Can you hear us, Terrell?
Yes, I can hear y'all.
Oh, okay, now we can hear you. Okay.
Yeah,
So
the rain, bad communication. Yes, I can hear y'all.
I know. Yeah, the rain's messing up the phone line. So Terrell, where are you calling from, and what you calling about tonight? Because you got a special announcement to make. So let's make your announcement. Can you hear me, Terrell? Oh, Lord.
I'm calling from Los Angeles, California,
Okay.
South Central. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Your phone went out again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay, so what's your share the good news? What you got happening in Compton, and what you got happening this week?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, Terrell.
Okay, so the news is this. I want to congratulate that young man right there first and foremost.
Yay.
So
Absolutely.
the news is this. I want to congratulate that young man right there.
Yeah. Okay, you got to turn the radio down because we can hear feedback.
And I want to let him know that he has my full support. He can call me anytime.
Okay, you got to turn the radio down.
appreciate it.
You got to turn your radio down because we're hearing feedback. Terrell.
Call me anytime.
Terrell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're hearing feedback. So we're gonna have to hang up or
Can you hear me now?
yeah. Well,
Better?
okay. Turn all the sound off. Yes, because we're hearing feedback. So go ahead and say what you were
Is it
saying
good
to
now?
Ian. Yep, it's perfect. Go ahead and say what you were sharing with
Okay.
Ian real quick.
No, I just want the young man to know that he has my support.
Amen.
I want him to continue to do what he's doing, and
Yes.
don't worry about what nobody else say.
Yeah.
And you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Just like Versace and all them other people, they started somewhere and they had to support.
Yes.
So we got to continue to support our youth and,
Yes.
and even black businesses. Period.
Come
We just got to
on.
support each other because that's
Yeah.
what we need to do. We need to start recycling our dollars, just
Come
like
on.
every other community.
Yes. And Terrell, you're an entrepreneur as well. You're not a young entrepreneur, but you're a young entrepreneur. You got your book out. And for those that may not remember, Terrell's been on our show a couple of times to talk about his book, about what's the formula for success. But Terrell, you have something coming up this week. So thank you for giving a shout out to Ian. And Terrell, here's an idea I'm going to drop into your spirit. You ready for this idea, Terrell?
Yes, indeed.
That the next time or whenever you're able to do one of your sessions, you should invite Ian to come on one of your sessions to talk to the young brothers, the older brothers about entrepreneurship. Just a thought. What you think?
Most definitely, because I got some events coming up.
Good.
I got some events coming up, and he definitely would be very.
Yeah, I think he'd be a great guest speaker. So talk to us about what you have coming up this week. Terrell. I think Terrell's phone line is not clear.
Yeah, it got clicked again.
Okay. So Terrell has something coming up. Put it in the chat on the Facebook page, Terrell. Yeah, it went out. It's all right. So we have some phone line challenges. Okay, it's raining outside, so we know the phones is getting messed with. So Terrell, I know you can hear me. Put it in the chat and the Facebook Live, and then I'll announce it, what you have coming up this week. So back to you. Mm-hmm. You hear all this support?
I heard it. I truly appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I heard it.
This is what we're talking about tonight. Dig into greatness, and
Absolutely.
You are showing us your greatness. So again, give everybody where they can find you, how to connect with you, and support your business.
Okay, so like I said, it's dig clothing
underscore,
and you find that on Instagram. All the products I'm talking about, from hats, from shorts, from hoodies, from
let's
sweatsuits.
talk about your product line. So you got hats,
right?
You got hoodies,
right?
You got shorts.
Oh yeah.
You got sweatsuits.
Yeah.
What else you got? T-shirts.
Oh yeah, the t-shirts.
T-shirts, yes.
Yeah, t-shirts for sure. In the making, I'm gonna come with more.
You got some more stuff in the making.
I don't want to tell too much.
No. I understand. Keep some of it as a surprise.
We got to.
Absolutely, I love it. And so, listen, here's what I need all my Facebook livers, all of those that are listening on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, is to go to dig_clothing on Instagram. Like his page. If you're able, support this brother. Buy something. And even if you can't fit it, if you don't want it, buy it and give it and gift it to somebody else. And then to all my replay viewers and listeners, all of you that are going to watch this on replay, you do the same. Just because you're not live with us, you can do the same. Go to dig_clothing_. Support, if nothing else, with a like tonight. And if you're able, buy something. It's dig clothing_, Angela. dig clothing_. dig clothing_. And then go on Instagram and y'all go and support. And so, Ian, so you talked about some of your high points, some of your challenges, and then things that you've had to overcome.
Right.
So let's talk about the future. Yeah. Talk to us about the future of Dig Clothing. Talk to us about the future of you being a young entrepreneur. What do you envision as your future?
Elevation.
Come on, elevation.
Elevation.
Talk to us about what that looks like, though.
I mean, by all means, it looks like.
Let me ask this question. Maybe you've not answered this, but I want you to put it out there.
Okay.
What is the figure you want to make in the next 2 to 5 years? What's the money you want to make? Come on, put it out there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be like 6 zeros.
6 zeros? Come on, 6 zeros.
6 zeros.
Come on, 6 zeros.
6 zeros.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yeah, 6 zeros.
And let me ask this other question. So we believe in God for 6 zeros.
Yeah.
So talk to us about, how do you envision that coming to be? Like, how do you see yourself getting to 6 zeros? Because I do believe that if whatever goal we have, this is for anybody, that part of that, once we put out there what you want to see, how do you see that coming into being? What do you see happening? Talk to us about the vision.
Okay, well, the hard work for sure.
Okay.
I say advertisement for sure. So
advertisement, you got to do some marketing,
right? And when I say with advertisement, by all means, we have, we have our phones.
Yeah.
We have these social medias, but go back to the olden days.
Yeah.
I need to be on the billboard.
Come on, Billboard.
I need to be on the billboard, like for real.
Come on, Billboard. Now, let me tell you something. It is not as hard as it sounds to get a billboard.
It's so not. I just checked into it.
It's very easy to get a billboard. So here's what we're going to put out in the atmosphere.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Talk to me, please. Please talk to me.
Come on, listen, y'all didn't hear this, but Bankhead, who's also our tech, he said, "I know some people." This is why I ask these questions, because you gotta say it out loud, because you never know who's listening. That could be like Bankhead just did. I know some people. And getting a billboard, just in case y'all need to know, is not as hard. Now, there was a time where billboards were only for elite corporations and people with a lot of money, but nowadays a billboard is actually not that difficult. It's very doable. But here's why I also want you to put it out there, because you don't know who's listening, and someone might be like, I'm inspired by this young man, I'm gonna pay for his billboard. That's why you got to put it out there. That's why I asked the question, what's your vision? So your vision is you want to get on some billboards, do some marketing, make 6 figures. Now, how else you see 6 figures coming to be? Because I need you to get real clear about how this is going to happen. What else you want to see happen?
Put some people on my team.
Come on, team. Where's the team at?
Put some people on my team.
Who wants to be on the team? Who ain't on the team? Who's teamless and wants to be on the team? Here's a good team to get on. Yeah.
You know, we welcome anybody. We welcome anybody. You know, we welcome anybody.
You looking to build your team. Who do you want to add to your team? What do you believe you need to add to your team?
Shoot, definitely a marketing.
Come on, marketing genius.
Designers.
Okay.
Sure, designers.
Yeah.
And I think motivational messages.
Motivational messages.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it. So listen, we putting it all out there because we are going to believe God, not just with our faith, but we're going to believe God with our action.
Right.
We're going to help you get to 6 figures. So here's how y'all can help Ian tonight begin to get to 6 figures. Go buy something. Support his brand. If you're thinking about Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, party gifts, support our young entrepreneurs. Y'all stop spending all your money at the big box stores. And listen, I know people that work at the malls, they got to get paid too. So I'm not saying shut the malls down. I am saying balance out your budget and make sure that when you're budgeting birthday gifts and holiday gifts and all these different gifts that we buy people, balance that out and support young entrepreneurs like Ian and others. We heard a few of his friends call in who are also entrepreneurs. So support these people so that we can help them get to 6 figures, because it's on us, y'all, to the community that's listening, everybody that's listening on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, and all my Facebook Livers, and y'all tap, heart love. Listen, it's on us to help our young entrepreneurs make it. It's on us. Okay, we have an announcement by Terrell, and I got to make my other announcement. Terrell is keynoting for a re-entry motivational speaker. He's going to be keynoting for a re-entry on February 7th at El Camino College for their first program for formerly incarcerated individuals. So it's happening February 7th, El Camino College, first program for formerly incarcerated re-entry students. These are students at El Camino College who are formerly incarcerated, and my friend, our guy, Terrell Tillman, is going to be the keynote speaker. That's happening February 7th at El Camino College, and it's from 4 to 7. So go to El Camino College and look this up and hit up Terrell Tillman. Y'all know Terrell. He's been on our show a few times. And then he also has a comedy show coming up March 9th, but we're going to talk more about that at a later time. So y'all go and support our formerly incarcerated youth at El Camino College, if you're able, on March 7th to go by there. And so tonight, thank you, Terrell. I appreciate you, and we're gonna have you back on so we can talk about your comedy show coming up as well. And so tonight we want to encourage everyone, go to Dig Clothing _ on Instagram. Like his _ Thank you, _ Like his page. If you're able to buy something. Support the brother. On my Facebook Livers, y'all hit up some stars. Get some stars on there. Give us some heart love. Give us some stars. And support tonight's content, because we want to keep doing this. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to dedicate one Sunday a month to entrepreneurs. People can call in and shout out your business. This is how we do it. This is how we grow. This is how we make them 6 figures. We're believing God for 6 figures. And so I want to thank everyone, all the callers that called in tonight to show this support. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, all of you that are listening on iHeart, iTunes, Accelerated Radio, all my Facebook Livers, y'all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the heart love. Come on, y'all, give us some heart love real big on Facebook. On my Facebook Live, share this out with somebody, even at the end of the show. Share it out because they can watch the replay. And again, tonight, as we talked about digging the greatness,
absolutely,
go on out there and be great.
Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Ian. I do have one of his. Me and Dorian both have one of his sweatsuits. It's one of my favorites. I wear it all the time. And so, and when I wear it, people are like, "Oh, digging the greatness. That's kind of cool." So that's a really good brand that you have going on.
You gotta live your life by it.
Yeah, I know that's right. Come on, dig into greatness. So listen, here's how y'all can also be great. Dig into this greatness with these electronic vehicles. Tonight's show is being sponsored by Southern California Pre-Owned Electronic Vehicle Program. Go to EV Rebates, EVREBATES SCE.com and go and see if you qualify. They're doing rebates from $1,000 to $4,000. Go check it out. It doesn't hurt to try to see. And again, you may not have been thinking about electronic vehicle, but now that you've been incentivized, you just might. So go check it out. And we're thankful to our sponsor for tonight's show. Ian, we're going to give you the last word for the last 2 minutes of the show. What's your word to the listeners? Look into the camera. What's your final word for tonight?
Man, shout out to Acceleration Radio. I truly appreciate it.
Shout out Kevin Nash, owner of Accelerated Radio. We appreciate you, Kevin.
Everybody who, supported.
Yes.
Everybody who's giving me game.
Yes.
I just truly appreciate it. And for the youngins.
Yes.
Or even the oldins. You know what I'm saying?
The oldins.
The oldins. You know what I'm saying?
The oldins.
Go ahead. Go for what you want, by all means. You don't got to necessarily be in your head so much. And I say, look at it this way.
Yeah.
I look at it like, why not you? You know what I'm saying? Why not you?
Yeah.
Why not you deserve this greatness? You
I
know what I'm saying?
it.
And by all means, your zip code does not determine your destination.
Ooh, come on, preach, sir. Your zip code does not determine your destination. And you know that from lived experience.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Listen, everyone, thank you for being tuned in to Living on Sound Radio with your girl, Pastor Ju, and my very special guest, Mr. Ian Evans.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Listen, y'all make sure to run up his Instagram tonight. Go buy something.
Run it up.
On my Facebook Live, y'all hit us some stars before you log out and give us some heart love, and we'll see y'all next week for another amazing show. Be safe if you're driving tonight. Watch the rain. iTunes, iHeart, Accelerated Radio. We love y'all. Thanks to all our callers. We out, y'all. Peace.
Thank you.
Hey.